Hello, this is Karl Kynoch, Chair of Manitoba Pork Council. I want to talk to you about some positive things that have happened in the industry here lately. One of them being the fact that Prime Minister Stephen Harper has just signed a new trade agreement with South Korea. In the past, the Americans managed to sign a deal with South Korea about 2 to 3 years ago, which allowed them better access into the Asian markets. In fact, they got their duty dropped from about 20% close to zero. And at that time, it put Canada at a disadvantage on accessing this market. Now with this new agreement that's been signed this week here, hopefully going forward, this will reduce the tariff rates that Manitoba and Canada has to pay to get into that market, and will again help us to restore and strengthen that market. As we always continue to try to get new markets, we need to continue achieving this to think long-term in the industry. We have to keep acquiring new markets to keep a long-term viable industry. So this is very positive. And at the same time, we also managed to gain access to the European markets this year, which again will take a while to get into and get all the tariffs lowered. But again, long-term, that should bring some more viability back to this industry. On another note is the PED. Today, the good news on that is we have not had any other cases of PED outbreaks in Manitoba. We have managed to contain PED to the one farm. We have also been doing a lot of environmental tests, which means we're out swabbing areas where there's high traffic of hogs. And all of these swabs have to date come back negative. So that's very positive that we don't have PED showing up at a lot of places in the environment where there is high traffic of hogs around. And that credit goes back to the producers and to the employees in the barn. You are the ones that need to take the credit for managing to keep your biosecurity protocols very high and keeping the PED out of your barns. I want to encourage all the workers and producers to continue to keep those biosecurity protocols high, and we'll see what we can do to manage to make a lot of money this summer with the higher hog prices, keep the PED out, and just rebuild a very prosperous industry here. With that, we'll talk to you another day, and goodbye.